3 weeks of high school football are in the books in Ohio. Now it's time for First Star Football Report to look at the players we feel deserves your consideration for First Star Logistics Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. Remember, the player with the most overall votes will be named the First Star Logistics Player of the Week. Please do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel to help us grow before we start. Also, visit firststarfootballreport.com to vote for the offensive and defensive player you feel should earn First Star Logistics Players of the Week honors. We want to thank First Star Logistics for their continued support of First Star Football Report. If you're looking for a new career, be sure to visit firststarlogistics.com as they are looking to hire new team members. Hello everybody, Dave Burke, founder of First Star Football Report. Each week we see new names and some familiar ones turn in some great offensive and defensive performances. Week 3 was no exception. Here's a look at those we feel should be considered for your vote as First Star Logistics Offensive Player of the Week. Mitch Bolden, quarterback, Lakota West. The sophomore signal caller had a big night in the Firebirds' 33-0 win over GMC rival Sycamore, going 13 of 19 for 176 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also added 32 yards rushing. Corey Kiner, running back, Roger Bacon. The LSU pledge showed everyone why he's one of the top players, not only in the state of Ohio, but also the Midwest, by enjoying another big night with 363 yards rushing on only 17 carries and 7 touchdowns in the Spartans' 83-38 win over Norwood. Is Kiner the favorite to be Ohio's Mr. Football and give Cincinnati back-to-back Mr. Football winners? We'll see as the season goes on. Jaheim Cherry, quarterback, Northwest. The senior quarterback was 12 of 16 for 240 yards and 2 touchdowns, while adding 115 yards rushing and a score in a 26-14 win over Edgewood. Carson Van Hoos, running back, Clinton Massey. The junior running back had another big night with 236 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns in an 86-54 shootout win over Western Brown. Van Hoos also played defense and had an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Lamont Jackson, wide receiver, Princeton. The senior receiver pulled down 6 balls for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns in the Vikings' 41-37 historic win over Coleraine. Keyshawn Stevens, running back, Hamilton. The Big Blue Junior running back had 25 carries for 165 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 28-25 win over Fairfield. Ty Stilinski, running back, Kings. Stilinski posted 25 carries for 186 yards and 4 touchdowns, along with 5 receptions for 132 yards in the Knights' 34-13 win over Middletown. Colin Deaton, quarterback, Monroe. The senior quarterback rushed 23 times for 226 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also going 2 of 4 for 29 yards in the air with 1 touchdown in a 30-23 win over Eaton. Josiah Medley, running back, Piqua. The junior running back rushed 12 times for 161 yards and 3 touchdowns in a 49-0 win over Greenville. Charlie Sumrall, running back, Indian Hill. The senior running back rushed for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 51-14 win over Marymount.
Dave Lapham here, and every day I am grateful for my experience to have played professional football. As a player, I realize self-motivation, leadership, and appreciating your teammates are key. At First Star Logistics, you can use those same attributes to create the life you want for you and your family. Build your future by working hard like I did. You'll see results both on and off the field. Call First Star Logistics today and be part of our winning team.
Again, thanks to First Star Logistics for their continued support of First Star Football Report. A reminder, if you're looking for a new career, please visit First Star Logistics. They are hiring. Also, we please ask that you hit the subscribe button to help us grow our YouTube channel. Now we move over to defense. We found some excellent performances in week 3 of the 2020 season, and these players are up for your consideration to be voted on as a First Star Logistics Defensive Player of the Week. Andrew Bam Booker, a linebacker. Witten Woods, the Maryland Pledge, recorded his second defensive touchdown of the season with a 5-yard scoop and score that broke a tie the Warriors never looked back from in beating West Claremont 28-13. Dom Little, linebacker, Harrison. The senior linebacker posted 6 tackles, but made his presence known by pulling down 3 interceptions. You heard me right, 3 interceptions in a 31-21 win over Mount Healthy. Bryson Baston, linebacker, Ross. Only a sophomore, Baston came up big in the first game. He recorded stats with 13 solo tackles as the Rams won 35-0 over Talawanda. James Keithley, defensive end, Kettering Alter. The senior is the Knights' top tackler of the season and enjoyed another big game in a 49-12 win over Fenwick with 10 total tackles. Adam Trick, linebacker, Wayne. In a game attended by First Star Football Report, the junior linebacker posted 12 total tackles, 5 solos, and the Warriors' 28-23 come-from-behind win over the Centerville Elks. Taiwan January, defensive lineman, Springfield. The junior continues to grow his game, and this may have been his biggest game of his career. 16 total tackles, 7 solos. Great performance in a 27-21 win over Fairmont. Antonio Nunley Jr., linebacker, Princeton. The junior linebacker posted 14 tackles, 6 solos, and had a fumble recovery in the Vikings' 41-37 win over Coleraine. The win marked the first time since 1997 the Vikings beat the Cardinals. Dalton King, defensive line, Stebbins. The junior defensive end posted 11 total tackles and had 1 sack in a 26-23 win over Xenia. Charlie DeGennaro, safety, Indian Hill. The senior posted 7 tackles, 6 solos, with 2 interceptions that he returned for 97 yards in a 51-14 win over Marymount. Brady Stokes, linebacker, Taylor. The senior linebacker posted 11 total tackles, 7 solos, with 2 sacks in a 20-13 win over Reading. This season has seen Stokes post double-digit tackles in each of the 3 games he's played. There you have all the players up for Week 3, First Star Logistics Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. We recognize those who receive the most votes in each category, and the player who receives the most overall votes is named First Star Logistics Player of the Week. Visit firststarfootballreport.com to place your vote. Also, we please ask, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us continue bringing this type of content, along with many of the interviews you see on our YouTube channel.